This will be my audience today. It's my little brother Keaton. I apologize. I know we're supposed to have 5, but I work the night shift tonight, and my family's working today, so he's gonna be the only one here. Keaton, you ready? Okay. In July of 2017, a man and woman stood atop a podium and were pronounced the fittest on earth. They earned over $270,000 at that exact moment, and I bet most of you don't even know their names. I'm Kyle Barnes, member of a CrossFit gym and fan of the CrossFit Games. The names of this man and woman are Matt Frazier and Tia Toomey. They competed in the 2017 CrossFit Games in Madison, Wisconsin. They are two of the most well-known figures of the CrossFit community today. CrossFit has been called the fastest growing sport in America by Forbes, and the history, style, and opportunities of the sport make it so intriguing. The number 2000. Why does that matter to CrossFit? CrossFit Inc. was founded by Greg Glassman in the year 2000. Greg was a personal trainer and well known for his breathing fire of workouts. The breathing fire was a reference to often his trainees would throw up after completing his workouts. Greg founded it in 2000, and in 2005 there were 13 CrossFit gyms worldwide. Today there are over 14,500 CrossFit gyms globally, so it's really taken off recently. The history of the CrossFit Games, which is where CrossFit really got its stick. 2007, the kickoff was at the Ranch in Amero, California. There was 3 events, pretty easy entry to get into the CrossFit Games, and you competed. The prize was small for the winners, but by 2010, the Games had grown to a size in which they moved to the Home Depot Center in California. In 2013, it was moved to the StubHub Center, and in 2017, the CrossFit Games were moved to Madison, Wisconsin, where 9 events were completed by men and women. There's also a master group and a team group. There's 40 men, 40 women, 240 masters that get invited, and then 40 teams of 4 competitors apiece. The what and who of CrossFit. CrossFit is constantly varied functional movements performed at high intensity. So this is a lifting plate. It would be one that you would put on a barbell at a CrossFit gym to squat, hang clean, any of that. A functional movement is one where large loads are moved in the most efficient manner. So CrossFit is a sport that practices worldwide movements that everyone does on a day-to-day basis in the most efficient manner possible. CrossFit is well known for its universal scalability and inclusive fitness. My coach at my CrossFit gym is James Carney. I interviewed him in preparation for my presentation about the special vibe at a CrossFit gym. Coach Carney was quoted as to say it's unbelievably competitive, yet the ultimate community involvement, because everyone at a CrossFit gym that's going there every day is trying to become the best version of themselves through universal scalability. So what does universal scalability mean? It means that you can have a group of teenagers doing 20 box jumps, and we'll do them at 24 inches, and right next to me can be a 60-year-old grandmother who, rather than not do the workout, the workout is scaled to where she only steps up onto a 12-inch box. And coaches like Coach James Carney, who I have, are able to scale that for them, which makes CrossFit unbelievably inclusive to everyone that competes in a CrossFit gym. 324,307. This is an important number. Why? That is the number of participants in the 2016 CrossFit Games. Over 40% of these individuals were female. 175 countries competed globally, and all these people fell in the ages of 14 to some well over 60. Why is this important? It shows how inclusive CrossFit is at all levels, and in the 2018 Games, CrossFit is expecting to have even over 350,000 entries into their online first stage of the CrossFit Games until that number is whittled down. The opportunities of CrossFit can be signified with money. Money, why is this important? Fame and fortune. Today, Greg Glassman, the CEO and founder of CrossFit Inc., is worth over $100 million. Rich Froning, The most successful CrossFit competitor in the history of the sport is worth $5 million. CrossFit is sponsored by Reebok, Rogue Fitness, hundreds of smaller companies that want to be a part of the CrossFit name. Dave Castro is the organizer of the actual CrossFit Games and has been quoted as to say that CrossFit is headed into an unprecedented future. Why is this? Because CrossFit is the only sport where the truly best of the best will compete with rookies and high schoolers side by side in a CrossFit community doing the same workout scaled to different levels, but it creates an ultimate community environment where everyone's suffering together or trying to be the best version of themselves next to the best and maybe even the worst in each gym. But the inclusiveness of the sport makes it such a community environment. So the history, style, and opportunities created in CrossFit make it such an intriguing sport and one that is inviting to so many individuals.